What does it take to get you to shout? Maybe you're playing on the soccer field and you're shouting so that someone passes you the ball. Maybe you are angry and so you are shouting at someone else. What does it take to make you shout? When you think about Jesus' time on the cross and you try to identify those times when he shouted and when he was quiet, maybe a more contemplative voice, you might think on the quiet side when he said to that thief next to him, "Today you will be with me in paradise." Just imagine the joy of being able to share that wonderful news with a man who was anticipating nothing but horror. There was a happy ending for him. What words might you imagine being soft? Maybe when he saw his mom in front of the cross and he says to Mary, here is your son. That is, John, his disciple, was going to take care of Mary. And to John, he said, here is your mother. Can you imagine a more touching, gentle voice in moments like that? The very last words that Jesus spoke from the cross, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." I think in our heads we might imagine that to be rather softly, contemplatively spoken. Finally, like the suffering was finished and it was time for his soul to return to his Father, even as his body would remain on this earth. "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." Do you know that Jesus shouted those words? With a great voice, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." Why the volume? Why the shouting? You know, it's really a stunning turnaround. It wasn't much before that Jesus was saying, my God, why have you forsaken me?" You can hear the passion and the horror as Jesus was experiencing the abandonment of his heavenly Father, abandoned because of us, because of the things that we have done wrong so thoughtlessly, so unthinking about the consequences. Yes, Jesus was enduring that eternal punishment, which was God's love not being there. That's what hell is. Hell is the absence of God's love in any respect. Sometimes you hear people say, this is hell on earth, and it's not possible. Because on this earth we still have the sun shining and the rain falling and air to breathe. We still see evidence of God's love while we are here on this earth. But what is hell? Hell is when there is no more evidence of God's love at all. Here is Jesus, the only Son of the Father, experiencing that complete absence of his Father's love for you. And then it was finished. The price was fully paid. And then, "Father, no. Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." These were the words of a confident victor. These were the words of a son who knew that his Father loved him. These were the words of a son who knew that this was part of his Father's plan. Remember when Jesus prayed, "Father, if it is your will, let this cup pass from me, but if it's not your will." Right? It was not the Father's will to let the cup pass from him, and now the Father's will was done. Yes, the name of the Father had been glorified in Jesus' work. And Jesus, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit," confidently to die. Confident because the victory had been won, but what a wonderful way to think about our own deaths. Not with a whimper, but with Spirit-given faith, to confidently say, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit."